How are we?
I'm good, thanks, Finn. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you, mate. I'm good, thank you. So first off, what's your name and how have you found the programme? How has it kind of impacted body, mindset, life in general?
So my name is Cameron. I met Finn about 3 months ago now, and I was at the phase of my gym career where I was basically eating anything with lots of protein. I was lifting heavy and eating way too many calories. The joke with my friends was that I was doing a 5-year bulk because I'd always say, I'm going to cut, I'm going to cut, I'm going to cut. It was only when I met Finn that actually he made the cutting process a lot more manageable and bearable by giving me lots of steak, basically. Letting me eat lots of steak and stuff like that. But no, Finn just basically made the cutting process a lot easier, included lots of steps and things that I found really easy and manageable that fitted into my routine and my work because it's an absolutely busy schedule and I'm waffling now. Do you want me to...
Because you run your own business, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how have you found structuring the meals and stuff into it compared to what you were doing before?
Yeah, so essentially what I was doing before was I was just winging it, as I said. If I had protein in it, if it had lots of calories in it, I was thinking, great, that's fine, as long as I'm lifting, it's all good. But what made it really easy for me, what Finn made really easy was showing me how food prepping was just insane. So instead of spending an hour or two every day making meals from scratch and figuring out on the go, I was essentially spending Sunday night batch cooking the next 4 or 5 days, all my meals done in an hour, just put it in the fridge and have it when I need to. And it's an absolute game changer because, as I said, fitting it into a busy schedule when you're in an hour a week rather than try and find 10.
Yeah, definitely. I think especially as well because we found literally, it was like a couple of weeks after you first started, you were then, because you got a business mentor, you then were, he was going, right, travel into London. So how did you find that balance, switching that around as well?
What, as in starting to travel?
Yeah, as in starting to travel more, and how did you find food-wise, how do you think it possibly could have gone if you weren't prepping stuff and that kind of thing?
Or if I was travelling more and I wasn't prepping, I reckon it'd be a lot of Tesco meal deals, a lot of junk like McDonald's and stuff like that, just like, oh, I've just got to quickly grab something that's protein and stuff like that, but it's not good nutrition. So I definitely don't think I would be mentally as clear or as focused as I have ended up being, thanks to the program you've provided.
No problem, mate. No problem, mate. I think going through that process as well, obviously because you were training, it was a weird one, wasn't it? Because you were training before, you were already eating high protein, and it was, how have you found the training? Because obviously you climb, train 3 times a week in the gym as well. How have you found it's differed compared to what you used to do? And the progress as well?
Well, as I say, I think it's differed because it's a lot more structured. Even though I was climbing and I was gymming, with climbing, it's just doing whatever you fancy, and I was doing the same with the gym. I was like, oh, I feel like doing bench today, or I feel like doing overhead shoulder press, but I wasn't tracking the weights at all, not just physically, but also just like what I was putting on the bar. I was just pretty much guessing, oh, last week I think I was lifting 80, or I think 40, and then not really progressing as much, but already, even though I'm consuming less calories, I am actually going up strength-wise a little bit as well, because now I've got goals. I'm trying to beat myself from last week rather than just, I think.
100%. Because that was a big thing, wasn't it? Because obviously you were putting on muscle, and the first thing you said to me when we were talking about it was, I don't want to lose any muscle. So definitely overcoming that has been massive, right?
Absolutely game-changing. I didn't think you could actually, it was recomp, I think is what you called it. I didn't think that was even possible because all the stuff I was hearing on YouTube, but you've proved otherwise.
Okay. So what would you say to someone that is on the fence about signing up with myself or another coach, or just reaching out for help when you are already doing stuff?
Just do it. Like, why aren't you? That's all I can say.
Fair enough. So looking back then, would you say that you wish you started sooner?
Oh, definitely.
Bite the bullet on it.
As I said, like, I've been doing the same thing for the past 5 years, thinking like this sort of thing wasn't possible, and you very quickly, within 2-3 months, have shown otherwise. And you just go do it, man.
And then mentally as well, because I know we've spoken about it as a lot, the mental changes compared to the physical changes. How have you found, talk me through that in a little bit more detail, how you're feeling before and then now?
Not even within the first week, as soon as I was eating almost 100% clean, vegetables, crazy, I know, eating loads of vegetables and stuff like that, my focus completely shifted. Not, as I said, not even a week. I was just finding boring tasks, as it were, at work just doable. And I assume it is related to the food, because that's the only thing I swapped, but it's, I don't know how to describe it. It's insane. I sent you, I think, a voice note was the first week. I was like, this is mad.
It's crazy. New level unlock type thing.
Just the focus and the clarity I had just completely out of nowhere. Game changing.
How do you think that's affected the business?
yeah, I think it's definitely fixed it for the better, because that was actually, I don't want to say that was the reason I ended up speaking or for getting a business mentor, but I was very much more switched on and wanting to pursue new opportunities. And I think that ultimately led me to start going to London a lot more and finding it actually something I could do that was bearable. I think if I was still in that sluggish kind of mindset and all over the place with my diet, and I don't even know if I'd had the energy to actually...
Because you were at that turning point. I know when we spoke, when we were away about it, and you were at that turning point where things were ticking along, but it was like you wanted to step it up, but you feel like having that mental clarity, knowing that you can show up as well, because you're doing a lot of network and that kind of thing, so it's important to be on it, do you know what I mean?
On it and awake.
Perfect, mate. Yeah. Well, pleasure working with you.
Mate, it's been a pleasure.
We're obviously not finished yet. What's the plan next, mate? Where are we taking this?
Well, I'd just like to, see how lean I can get and keep as much strength as possible. Just, as a personal thing. So strong and lean, I think.
Strong and lean. Stay tuned, guys.
Stay tuned.
Nice. No problem, mate.